La diffusion en direct est en cours.
Awesome. So today we have the honor to listen to Aaron, who will present the book Unleash, Die Empty, Unleash Your Best Work Every Day by Todd Henry. So without further ado, I will yield the microphone to Aaron. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction. Uh, Let me share my screen. All right, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Yes, we can now.
Um, we Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, so first of all, it seems like this book is a little bit is I didn't want to present it because I was trying to avoid the presentation, but it seemed like the coincidence was
La
so.
diffusion en direct est en cours.
What's going on?
No, that's my computer. That's okay.
Okay, okay. So it seemed like this book was telling me something, even though that I didn't want to present it at the beginning. Why? Because I need to share this bad information that I had last week. One of my best staff just passed away.
No,
She
no.
passed away on Wednesday, even though that she clocked in at 7:45 and she didn't clock out till the following day. And I say, what is going on? I call her parents and they say Maggie has gone.
What?
So yeah, so it's important that we try to remember these type of books to shake up us to do things. And the title is a little bit ambiguous if you don't understand what is meant. But he said that died empty, unleash your best work every day. And this is the author. Todd Henry is a consultant. He has several books. He also has a podcast, and that podcast was downloaded more than 20 million times. And even Amazon said that his book, the one we are reading now, was a bestseller in 2013. So it's good to be part of a book club so that there are certain books that you will never hear, but your team member, your member of this book club will bring it to your attention so that you can read. Because if I see this title, I might not read it. So that's what he does. He's a very, very interesting author. If we had to summarize the whole book into one picture, is this picture that I asked AI to generate it for me. And what is he saying here? He's showing some graves that are in graveyard that it seemed like one person or someone just realized that he didn't finish the painting, he didn't finish the violin, and trying to come up out to realize that. So what does it mean? It means that our time of on this earth, we don't know it. We had to put urgency into our things. But most of the time, what do we do? Oh, I can do it tomorrow. Oh, I can do
Mhm.
it after tomorrow. And then the last day will surprise us, as I was saying to about my staff. She didn't plan that. She might be thinking that, oh, one day I will go to Disney, one day I will do this one day I'll do that, and procrastinating till the last day will surprise us. On may may Allah or God help us to survive this. So the book is when he said die empty, you might be thinking, because at the beginning I thought that it was he was talking about money, he was talking about wealth, but it's not like that. It's like a die empty about your bucket list, trying to realize your dream, trying to to make sure that you come up with what you plan, because everyone has dreams. Oh, one day I will go and see my dad, or one day I will go and see my mom. Why not go and see her or him right now, instead of planning and say that you will do it in the future? So he said that one of the things that surprised us, and we know that most of the time when we come to this country, we will say, "Oh, when we get in America, we will do this one, we will do that one." But when you start getting into the business of getting money, you might be planning to go to level 7, but maybe you are on level 2, and you start making money on level 2. You forget about the between the level 2 to 7. You forget about that, because oh, I have my iPhone, I had to pay my car, I had to pay the note, and all this one make you to be in mediocrity, as the authors stated. Say that the siren song of mediocrity keep us in the state of aimless and comfort. And that's true. That's true. Or maybe we have certain argument. Oh, I have kids now, I cannot do anymore. Or I have this one. So there are always some argument or some excuses not to achieve what we have to achieve. So he said that there are three type of jobs, and that he call it at mapping, making, and meshing. And mapping for me seem like what other author call it goal. Set your goal up, because he said define the context, goals, and strategy for your work, and making the execution of the task, and meshing activity that help you to grow, because we had to grow to achieve. If you take normally 2 minutes or 10 minutes to do something, but if you learn how to grow, and that same job can be done in 1 minute, is good. It means that you are doing meshing. And he mentioned what is make us to be in the mediocrity, is that we tend to be in a comfort zone. Oh yeah, I can make a $20 per hours now, that's good for me. Not knowing that maybe you do some growing up, or maybe you join a book club like this, that will raise your attention, what that will help you to grow. Then you will start noticing that $20 cannot be, I mean, it's not what you want really, because there are people who can make $20 and be very very happy. We are not talking about that. But does it mean when you are making $20, does it mean that you are happier? Does it mean that what you plan to achieve, you are achieving? So that's the most important. It's not that, oh, the money is lower, or no. Does the $20 per hour is helping you to achieve your your goals, and trying to maybe send your cousin to college or something like that? So that's what make us to be in the comfort zone. So he's advising us not to be in that comfort zone. And when you are in that comfort zone, you are lost. You don't know the north, you don't know the south, you are lost. Everything is confused in your head. And most of the time, sometimes we do have those ones. That's why sometimes people advise to get married. It doesn't mean that marriage is something that is like a solution to all the problems. No. But when you are down, when you are depressed, you have someone there to kick you about and say, "Oh, don't do that. Trying to wake up, or don't go to bathroom," or something like that. So that's why sometimes we need people to be around us to tell us where the north is. On that, I know that because of that incident, I didn't go deep in the book, and I didn't present it as a PowerPoint. Instead, I just present it as PDF. So if anyone has more question, or if someone want to add anything, that's welcome. And I have a few questions here as well for us to discuss. If you want to pick one of the question, and as I was saying, there are people who praise the book, but there are at the same time, when books are written, people might see other might dislike it. And people who are disliking this book were saying that, oh, it's almost like a repeat of other books. It's like almost a repeat of other books, because everything is under the sun is just remissing, and we cannot blame him on that one. But what I like is that the fact that he put it in the certain way that is easier to comprehend. So on that one, these are the questions that I formulated so that you can pick one. And some of the what does the phrase mean for you particularly? Because die empty, as I was saying at the beginning, at the end, they send it the way the author expresses now. So what does it mean when you hear it at the beginning? And also, he said that you might be thinking, oh, I'm just on this earth and one day I'll die. But he doesn't believe in that way. He said that everyone in this earth has a mission. What is your mission? Why are you here? What you have to achieve? Because if today we still talking about Einstein, all this one is because they have a mission and they create things and they put it down. That's why even after 200 years, 300 years, we'll be talking about them. So he's asking you, what is your mission and how can you identify that mission? And if I jump to another question here, he said, do you agree with the book's premises that people often save their best work for someday? Procrastination. Oh no, when the kids are gone to college, I can do this one. When the kid, or when I retired, I can do that. And when you retire, you don't even have chance to walk. Maybe you are in the put chair and all this one. So we had to put the urgency back into our life to make it done. And on that, I finish, and I'm asking if you guys have any question or if you want to add anything on it. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Nasi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
for everyone.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
Thank you,
for
Nasi. Yeah.
a great presentation, and thank you for making it so simple um, for us. Yeah, you stay within the time. And now the floor is open for everyone. If you want to answer our own question, or if you have other contribution to make, just go for it.
I'll go first.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, first, I want to thank Arun for the great presentation. I
Thank you.
mean, I have an answer for question seven.
Okay.
And what are some of the forces that keep us in a state of stagnation?
What are some forces to keep us in state of stagnation?
When somebody wants to when wants to show something special, the forces are fear, most
Hmm.
most notably of fear of fear of being dismissed as something insignificant, or or being ousted and scorned for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you are
that is
totally
true.
right. Yeah,
Definitely.
totally right.
Yeah,
Thing.
Totally right.
Thank you, Beyond.
Because,
that's
yeah.
okay.
Wait, one more thing.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
go
Mhm.
ahead.
Well, a book we read a while back, The Die with Zero One.
Yeah.
Well, well, the main I well, both. Well, I think the book share the main ideas to die with zero regrets, but some minor differences. The die with zero is to have an accumulation of experiences, while die empty is to be urgent about about acting now while the window is open.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank,
That's
definitely. Yeah.
true.
It's
yeah.
like
Wow.
you
Thank you, Beyond.
pinpoint
Mother, yeah,
you
that was-
pinpoint the I like your intervention today. Why?
yeah.
Because first of all, you volunteered to go first, and on the answer and things, you pinpoint the exact things to say, because definitely, and that's where I always envy you guys. Why? Because we cross already certain ages and we don't have that chance anymore. But you guys are still in that range of age where you can change your ship again. We, I think, to change it might be difficult, but Henry, the author, is telling us we can still change it by put it urgency. So definitely, I like your intervention today. Thank you, Bio. Thank you, Lord.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
So who is next? Maybe.
Who? Okay. Who is next? Thomas.
So okay, I can talk first a little bit and then come back later if you're timing the thing. Special thank to Nasif. Very sorry for the loss of the co-worker. Very sorry for that. This book it takes us a little back to our TED club here. We people from Benin, we have a club we call TED. First Saturday of the month, we have like team that we talk about. And last week was we are not getting younger. That was the theme, right? So you know how long you already, what life you already live, and what you have in front of you, right? The diseases, this and that, and all of that. So, and this book also now is calling us about our creativity.
Mm-hmm.
What is inside us, right? What is the call? Because for many, we just went to school to do what the parents decided,
Mm-hmm.
but we might have a personal call inside, and then we can exercise, right? It might be a gift of music, art, anything, photography, traveling,
Mm-hmm.
writing, journaling. So many stuff that are gonna make us really happy. The book is calling us to explore, and the main question is, uh, at the beginning of the book, they talk about somewhere in Louisiana when the guy he took a room and he wrote on the wall, "Before I die, I will." That was
Oh
his
yeah,
project.
to start the talking, yeah, point.
Yeah. So before I die, I will. So maybe it might be a question for everyone in this group to say, okay, I want to ask that question 10 times and come with 10 answers.
Mm-hmm.
Before I die, and each person will know I will. And what is I will? We need to do them, right? To not postpone too long because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. And that's why sometimes people say cemetery is one of the richest places on earth because you have so many potential, but
Mm-hmm.
they were not accomplished before people die, and they die with the project, they die with the gift. And
Mm-hmm.
we, the people in this group, we don't want to get there. So the author is calling us to embrace creativity, to create a routine in our life. We need to have a routine. We want to be successful. You have to have a routine, and that's you go over it. To be a good musician, you have to play so many hours for years. And the same thing for art and anything that you want to do. He asks us, if I take anything, before I die, I will. Don't postpone too long, but create a routine. It might not be linked to your creativity. It might be just exercise or whatever. And each day at this time, I do this, and my people, my friend, my family, they know I do that, and everyone knows you for that. And that's the way some of the inner skill that you have will start coming out. So I'll stop there for the moment, and I'll come back. But don't forget, we're not getting younger. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Um,
Thank you, Sir Thomas.
Yeah.
all right. Who is next? Okay, let's see. Um, Shwell, are you there? Christelle and Steve and the cousin. Um, do you have contribution? You are muted, cousin. I can see your smile.
Yes, I am. I am muted. And anyway, I will also briefly come in and then come back if possible, if time permits. And I'm so sorry for your loss. And I know the struggle you've been going through to get the right employee or coworkers to join your team and do the work. And if you should say by yourself that one of your best one is gone, that is a double shock. And
Yes.
I'm really, really sorry about that. I know how hard you guys have been fighting to recruit and then get disappointed many times and so on. So very sorry.
Yeah. And
And
she's been with us now more than 6 years. So
Oh
oh,
wow.
wow, that is, I wouldn't even imagine if when you mentioned yours, I just thought of mine, and I asked myself, what will I become if she should die today? It is tough. Yeah, I smile and laugh, but it gave me a shock, and that shock transcended to myself. And Fred Thomas just said when we had that TED on Saturday, after the TED I sat long and thought, and beside the question that I asked, what will I do before I die? I was saying that what do I think I should do when I'm still capable? And beyond, took one of the key points that I have out of the seven deadly sin that the guy talk about of mediocrity, which is the regret. And I say, okay, what are the things that I should be able to do as I'm still capable? When you are still capable of getting certain things done, when you could think about certain things that you could do, and then have the list down. When should I do them? What are the things that I should be able to do while I'm still capable? Because you will still be alive. And then realize that now I'm no longer able to do them. I can no longer go and swim at sea. I can no longer jump out of a helicopter. I can no longer do this. I can no longer try this and so on. But then that is when you are still alive. So if you want to really limit your regrets, you should get those things done. And the guy made it simple. And this is what I pick. He said the power of yes. We study the power of no, but the power of yes gets you accomplish so many things. Just think about the thing. Do you want to do it while you are still able to? The answer is yes. When am I going to do it is now. Do I take the job? Yes, take it and do it. Don't think about anything else. The how, as somebody said, the what is for us and the how is for God. So that is what I take. It's true. I felt that there were a lot of repetition in the book. There are a lot of things that we have read in the book, but he went straight to the point. You do not want to get stagnant. You do not want to dive into, procrastination, but you don't want the seven key sins of mediocrity that he mentioned: the aimlessness, the boredom, the comfort, and then the delusion, the ego, fear, and then the guardedness, the guardedness when you are protecting yourself against what? When you have those kind of key things that are part of things that come into your vocab, that come into your mind when you are making a decision to get things accomplished, they are just going to hold you down. And the biggest one is fear.
Mm-hmm.
All other ones go around the fear. So once you get the decision to limit your regrets, know things that you want to accomplish, things you want to enjoy, visit Vegas, visit this, and so on, while you are still able to, the power of yes get you out of this. Don't think about anything, just take the responsibility, make the decision, go for it, and the how, God takes care of it. So that is what I got from the book. I really enjoyed it, and I recommend to everybody to take advantage of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay. So I can go quick. First, I want to thank Freya Arun for this great presentation. This book is kind of eye-opening for me because I always said I want to teach, right? When I grow up, I will teach. But and also I wanted to kind of go back to school to get either my master or my doctorate to kind of progress in my teaching. But on the other side, I feel like, do really need that to teach? I keep procrastination to put it forward, back. I'm like, okay, financially, I really don't need to teach to make it. But that's one thing is my heart that I love to do is teaching, right? And this book kind of opened my eyes that it's now that you got to go back to school and get that master and get on that teaching path, right? Because yes, like Thomas said, we are not getting younger. And I was like, okay, when I grow up, I will do that. So I'm still ready to grow up.
But
So I
but
think,
to answer a little bit your question there,
yeah.
don't put it around the fact that you had to go back to school before you can start teaching.
Mm-hmm.
You can start now.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Because nowadays there's no more the way we are thinking about college or going to class to be taught. You can teach over the internet.
That
Like
is
look at
true.
what is happening now. You are in Texas, I'm in Nevada, and we are still
Mm-hmm.
communicating. So
That is true.
there are means to do it. If you really like it, you can start doing it right now. Don't feel like, oh, you had to go to college before you can succeed, is what I
Yeah.
would say.
Yes, that is true. That's what I always say. Like, I want to teach nursing, right? I want to teach biology. So, and I keep saying, oh, I don't, I can teach community college, but I might get uh, occasion or opportunity to teach university. And at that point, I will need a master because they want the higher degree to teach people who will graduate bachelor and all of that. So that's why I'm thinking of, okay, go back to get your master so you can be ready for all of that. But yeah, that is one eye opening for me to kind of start working for my future career, right?
Mm,
So yeah, and I really appreciate the book and all of this example. We don't want to die empty, so let
We want to die empty.
we don't
we want to die.
where to that
We want to
emptying the
die
bucket
empty.
list.
We don't want to die with our goal and our
Mhm.
dreams, right? So we need to start working on it and stop procrastinating. So I really, that's an eye opening, and I'm gonna start working on it.
Thank you.
Thank you for whoever suggested the book,
Mhm.
and I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If I may say something quick about your about what you said, is
Uh-huh.
he talk about to avoid the later trap.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someday.
Yeah,
exactly.
some days.
And then but in order to avoid it, try whatever you want to do, even if you have an idea of how you want to do it, and that how doesn't get you into doing it, then start from something that gets you doing it now. And
Right.
that is what Fred Aaron said. Either teaching from the internet, but I have even other ideas. Because when my sister came here, I had the conversation with one of the high school instructors and so on. And she said, no, come, let her, we'll recruit her and train her. So high schools are dying. Community colleges are dying for teachers and so
Oh,
on.
can hear you.
Yeah.
No, a phone call came in.
It call in. I'll call the person later. Community schools are dying for teachers.
Yes, yeah.
Schools, I mean, primary schools are dying for people to help just go get the job from there. You see that the our Senator Warren, or what's her name, she's a high school teacher, right? So you can start from there and see all your options. You'll be surprised how much resources are there to
Yeah.
train you into what you want to do. So even if you end up not teaching the exact subject and things that you were thinking of while you think about teaching, I'm pretty sure you will limit your regret if you have at least thought something, you got into teaching things and so on. Once you are in, you will be surprised at how much things could open up, horizons that you could follow to get to your goal.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, I like to add the one or two comment also. Uh, I'll start like when should I want to say something? Should I say well?
Mm-mm.
Um,
Also,
no, well, should I say well at the beginning of the sentence? So what I want to say is this. We've been there, right? When Colum was a student at the nursing school and she was afraid to do math, right? And we work
not to
on
teach math.
no first to do math yourself. You didn't like it,
Yeah.
right? And then when we work on it a little bit, and they want to hire a tutor for the student at the college, you ended up being the tutor. And you back then you go to Lone Star and you park with your professor, with the teacher, and you have all of that. So you've been already in that arena. So it's up to you because you still have the retirement with a
Yeah.
Lone Star
Teacher
for
retirement.
teacher retirement, but you were a student, right? So that empty is just listen to your story, and maybe whatever you need is just right there in your story. And if we all who are here, if we want, we can teach French, right? Go on internet, create like small presentation of French and give French lesson and post it on YouTube if you want to. And people, school kids go and listen, and if they like it too much, Google Ad will start giving you cent and cent and cent, and you don't need to do anything additional. The class is just right there. Someone like it and let the other one know, right?
And that was the idea for Khan Academy. I don't know if
Right.
you
Yeah.
know the story behind it. He was just trying to record himself to teach one of his nephew or niece, I can't remember now,
Yeah.
and put it there. And when the niece finished looking at the video, just share the video with other, and they say, "Oh, that's great." And then today he's a billions company because he's working with Microsoft, he's working with ChatGPT, and it's a big company now.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
yeah, those are possibilities. So you already start teaching. Just go back to it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, I took more time.
Oh, no, you're good. All right, cool. Who's next?
I can go quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Lassie, for the presentation. I know sometimes it's not easy to share personal story, but thank you for sharing that. Just proves one more time that anything can happen. We own the
Hmm.
moment, but we don't own the few hours that's gonna follow, let alone the next 24 hours. Um, the book um, made me ask some big questions and do some deep reflections on myself. There's some stuff that you read that is just more reflection than even you don't even know what to say. Um, my big takeaway from the book is it's not to wake up, but it's to really do what makes me happy. Because um, sometimes we're here trying to please others. We're here trying to, think too much of the future that we want to have. Um, this is just asking me and telling me to put the ball down and to enjoy the moment wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, um, is to enjoy the moment and do more self-care. Self-care to help myself to feel joy, to give myself joy too. So Live the moment and be happy. Be happy whether things are bad or things are good. Just enjoy the moment. So that's my biggest takeaway. Thank you all.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
That's cool.
I guess it's my turn because I'm the only person who hasn't gone. Um.
Steve here.
Oh, Steve. Okay.
Go
Well,
ahead.
I'll still
Steve
go. I already
is
started.
drop.
Um. I don't have a lot to say today, actually. Thank you, Arun, for the presentation. It was a great presentation. Um, I will say that this book emphasizes a different part of what we read in a lot of books, right? Because oftentimes in a lot of books, they say, like, oh, don't hesitate to do things. But it's like a smaller message on compared to the other things that they're talking about, right? But for this book, it's this emphasis on like be in the moment and don't just let life pass you by, right? And I think that is an important message to keep in mind, especially on like the day by day, right? Because so often we focus on just getting to the end of the day, and then you get to the end of the day, and the day's over, and you keep repeating that. And eventually, a day turns into a week turns into a month turns into a year, and you only get like 70 years on average, right? So I think I really like the message of this book, and I'll try to be more goal setting just to like force myself to be proactive, right? Because I know for a lot of my life there was always like the goal was already there, right? It was like middle school, get to high school, get to college, graduate, get a job, you get the job, and now it's just like, okay, now I need to decide for myself like truly what I want to do instead of just following the regular flow chart. But I liked all the things everyone said. Again, Arun, thank you for the presentation. I hope everyone has a good night.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good night. Thank you.
Thank you, sure.
So, just to come and share input, should I say average life expectancy is 70? Is that true?
No,
He say average.
the
It should
average.
be in the
Should
United
be
States. It
lower.
should be like 71, right?
No, the average is even different from how from female to male. First of all,
Yeah.
and I think if it is 70, people will know how accept the fact that they are pushing the retirement date to 70 now. So it means that
Mm-hmm.
when you just retire, you die immediately. I think I don't know. I don't have the current, but I will be thinking about 76 to 80.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it exactly.
People are
Males, it's 76. Females, it's 81
Okay.
in the United States.
Yeah.
so
So I
So,
was a bit off.
yeah, no. I'm not challenging the. I want to say something else about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, because if the life expectancy is 70 something,
Mm.
so someone who is 50, they have only like 20 something left, right? For for the people who were born in the US, right? Because the people who are not born in the US, they value might slightly be kind of different above or below, right? So just to come back to the book call for Die Empty, if you don't know how to do it, just start from where you are with whatever you don't know. One way to do it right is to do it wrong until you figure out how to not just say I'll do this after, I'll try this later. I'll do so. I think that's the call from where should I say people die 70 something. I mean, we who are 53, 55, if we have 18 left,
And sometimes you don't even know
it's
if
the truth.
you have 18 because
Yeah.
yeah, because my staff, she will be 52 in
See?
oh
October.
wow.
Yeah, so I think for me, it's a big call from this book. I will write down. I know we have a bucket list of visiting, but I
Mm-hmm.
will write my before I die. I will. I have some small item and I have some big also. And then I'll start working on them like if like tomorrow was the end now and I need to put them on paper and work on them. Should I thank you for reminding us that we're not getting younger.
Thank
No,
you,
no, we're
Yeah,
not getting
because
younger.
thank you for for making us afraid.
well, no, because what's it called? I was it was just
That's the
it
truth.
became real for me. What is it called? So a bit of an anecdote, but I play a game where a video game where there are two servers or two versions of the game. The one that the Japanese run and the one that is for the Americans, right? And the Japanese server is 2 years ahead of the American server, right? So that means that 2 years from now, I can see what things they're going to release in the game. And that, like, put into perspective, like, okay, I'm seeing into the future 2 years. I only get to do that, like, I'm 20 now, I'm 22 now. So I only get to do that like 25 more times, right? Like, there's a discrete amount of life I have left, and I shouldn't just be wasting it, right?
Hmm.
So
That's
year like
true.
years are a year is a short amount of time, right? Because you're like, oh, I'll do this thing next year, right? Like I see so many things like get announced, and it'll be like, oh, this thing's coming out in 2025. This thing's coming out in 2026, and I'm like, oh, that's next year, and then it'll be like, oh, the thing is here now, right? So not to like put pressure on anyone, but like a year is a short amount of time. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherelle.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if Steve wants to say something.
Or maybe he's at work and he cannot talk.
Oh, yeah, he cannot talk at this
Oh,
moment.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. So another round of table. If anybody else want to add anything, we still have
Yeah,
about 13 minutes.
the book opened our eyes, but it seemed like we have several books which taught us about this urgency, this like millionaire fast lane.
Mm-hmm.
He makes sure that we quickly get what we need right now, because he said that, oh, if you end up being millionaire, your Ferrari might be your pushchair, because at the age of maybe 70, 75, is if it's at that time that you are a millionaire, then what you could do, maybe your pushchair will be in gold plated. Otherwise, try to do it faster, so by the age of maybe 40 or 30, you are already millionaire, to enjoy it before you can no longer know the difference between caviar and simple eggs, because your taste is no longer there and your mind is no longer there. So it's important that we come back to the urgency, that we procrastinate less, but we are also human beings. There are a
Yeah.
lot of things that I keep saying to myself I have to do, but I always justify myself. Like one of my
Right.
friends is in Dubai, no, Qatar, and he's inviting me to be there. But all the time I'll say, "Oh, I have work. I cannot leave this one. I cannot do that." So what will happen if you pass away? You will say, "Oh, I regret that." So that's important.
Yeah. I know what I want to say is kind of off a little bit, but just a little bit. He
Mm,
said, "Die empty."
mm,
Put out your creativity or
mm-hmm,
try the thing that you like to try, right?
mm,
And mine is this: like, I have a pterygium on one eye, right? And Colum and I will go to the doctor visit to the surgeon. And
mm,
when I get over there, and Colum can testify, most of the people who are there, they're like 70, 80, and stuff like that. And you
mm,
see the wife holding the hand of the husband, and the
mm,
husband barely walking and
mm,
pulling him. And
mm.
you look like, okay, hey, this is the next step. This is what we're gonna get to next if we survive. So my call for that is don't postpone your trip. No longer postpone the trip. Go and take that trip, no matter what it costs. Just schedule it and go for it. The work will be there. Oh, another work will be there. Let's try. Colum and I, we planned, we talked yesterday about going to Vietnam and Thailand and other places. And we're going to do it. And we'll go one time, a second time, and the third time, maybe you stay 6 months or 1 year.
Mm.
The US won't stop.
Yeah.
The family will continue, but they will have the experience. You know?
As what book was that one? I think
Die zero with zero, right?
no, that
No, no,
with
that
zero
is
was a financial.
the financial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
there was an example that where his friend
mm.
like borrow money to go to
Oh yeah,
school
yeah,
to,
yeah.
to
Because he want to. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
They,
try, try.
I was thinking about the another book. I can't even remember the title now, which say that oh, you think that you are important, you think that you are important, but when you die, your email inbox will still have and and no, you still have a email in your inbox as soon as you die because
Hmm.
they
yeah,
think that oh you have to respond, but when you die those
you
emails
can.
will not be responded.
And
Mhm.
that's it.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's it. And so they just try whatever we think about,
Mm.
financially, try to make it wise a little bit, but give it, try, give it a shot.
Thank you for pushing me in that way because my wife is dreaming to have that trip.
See?
So
Oh yeah.
So just
so
let us know. Maybe we go together.
Yes. Then we could plan it
We can plan
together.
it together. And Charlie and Chriselle, yeah, go. Let's talk about it. We'll give
Yeah, why
it.
not?
That's the
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I think Charlie might know the person who is there is
Charlie and Christian, Christelle and Steve, Arun and his wife.
Mahmoud is there now. Sidi Mahmoud.
Oh, city.
Yeah, he's at the embassy there, and he's
See?
inviting me.
See?
So we
Oh,
can have a
Mm.
connection to go
awesome.
through. So let's plan for it. Give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
I say why not?
Yeah, we are down though. If you want to, we are ready.
Mm.
I'm in.
Yeah, yeah. So
uh, no, definitely. I
Yeah,
think.
but I really want you guys to keep saying while you are still alive, when you are dead, you don't have regret. It is when you are alive and you are no longer able to do it, that
that's
is when you have the regret.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we should do it while we are still able to. But
As
it's
as
going to become painful when you are still around and you can't do it anymore. It's simply
anymore.
because you are not able to.
Mm.
the Abidjanese, those who are from Cote d'Ivoire, they have an ad. They say that if dead goat doesn't scare about knife or something like cabri mon n'a pas peur de couteau.
The couteau. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're dead, you're dead. But when
Yes.
you
Yeah.
are like something and sitting
Mm-hmm.
down, you cannot move, and you
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
remember so many things
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that you didn't accomplish. It's kind of, it tastes like Beyonce. It tastes like water. Okay,
All
yeah.
right. I think
Okay. Well, we have 7 more minutes, but if we don't have anything, we can go to the next week book.
So the biggest secret that I took from this book is the power of yes. Say
mm-hmm.
yes to things, yes to responsibilities,
Mm,
yes to options, yes to projects, and go for them.
mm,
Yeah,
It
but
goes, the contradiction is you cannot be comfortable. You have
mm-hmm.
to leave your comfort away
Mm-hmm.
and then go with the flow. You'll be surprised at how much enjoyment you are going to find into the accomplishment of the goal.
Yeah, but Charlie, let me
Yeah.
be the devil advocate here.
Hmm.
But your yes has to be on your pathway.
Of
It's not that
course.
say yes to B, say yes to C, say
Oh
yes to D,
no.
but
Then
say
that is
yes
not your
so that
project.
Yeah, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because we read another book saying the power of no or something like that.
Yeah. You have to say no to those things
Yes,
and
but
then say yes to what you
what?
want to do.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
Okay.
And be willing to step out of your comfort zone, because if you have to think, then you will guard yourself, you will try to, you have all those fears and so on. But if you don't think before you take the responsibility, and now what, you will move ahead and get them done.
yeah, you're right on that one.
Yeah, it's
And
like the project that we just mentioned. We want to go to either Dubai or wherever. Yeah, say
Qatar.
yes. And then
Uh,
get going.
and
It will
what
get
make
hairy. You will sweat to get the plane ticket. You will sweat to push things around. You won't even get the vacation. You have to be struggling with your boss. But now that you have already said yes, and you have already taken the first step, second step, you spoke with your spouse, and you agree. Okay, this time is not a talk. I'm taking you there. So there's nothing that your boss or nothing that work is going to say over there for you not to accomplish this. That is the key power that I've seen in the thing. It's if you say yes, it helps you from your fear. And then all the other things will start rushing in later, but you will find the solution to them.
that's true. And the funny thing as well, what make you happier or what you are planning as a goal might not be exactly shared by another person. I was talking
Yeah.
to with my cousin yesterday, and he said, "Oh, I said, oh, one of my dreams is to go and spend few days on cruise ship, like Caribbean cruise ship." And he said, "Oh no, I don't like it." I said, "Why?" He said, "Yeah, I was on the balcony and I was just looking down there, and I said, if I fall down here now,"
Mhm.
and and what he did, and that's why I'm saying the what he did from that fear, he came back home and started learning how to swim, which is important as
See,
well. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
something good came out of
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Out of it.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the next step, maybe create a group WhatsApp and we start talking about Dubai. So the next step to put the date out there, and people will start doing the saving and plan about time
Yeah.
on, and
Yeah.
then you give the time frame, and we can start thinking about
Yeah.
reservation. It
So
can be a
we
year.
have we have Brussels and after Brussels. Then
I,
this one will be before Dubai and after Dubai. Ah,
I have another staff. She's she will be 70 in November, and she's among one club, and every 2 years they have to travel
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in the world. Every
Yeah.
2 years until COVID-19 comes, and they start delaying, and maybe they are not going anymore. But every 2 years she might be going to Peru
Mhm.
or Bhutan. Or I say,
Yeah.
oh my goodness,
That's
That's a
good.
club.
Why
that's a
that's
not?
it.
good club.
Add a traveling club to this one? Why
Yeah,
not?
Mhm.
definitely.
Every 2 years
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
to do something.
To do
That
something. Yeah, let's say
that's
the
good.
same with
Mhm.
Peru, Bhutan, all of those places,
Yeah.
Argentina,
Mm-hmm.
to Nepal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So,
Or Australia. Those are
uh-huh.
my
Yeah.
dreams.
But
Hong
this
Kong.
Dubai is coming back too many times these few days. I've already heard of Dubai wedding is to be taking place in Dubai. We have to go and so on. So it seems that there's a call in Dubai going, and now if CD is in Dubai, Patrick is
No,
in Dubai.
no. He's not in Dubai. I didn't say
Ah,
Dubai.
where
I
is
said
it?
Qatar.
Abu Dhabi. Ah,
Qatar.
Qatar.
It's the
Oh,
same
That is.
it's
area,
even
right?
better.
It's
It's the
not.
same
It's
area.
not too far, but it's
Mm.
Yeah,
there.
it's even better. I've never been there. I've been to Dubai multiple times. Yeah.
No, me. I never. I think we. No, no. I think. I think Jordania when I was going to Mecca, but I
Oh,
didn't even move from the airport. So yeah.
Okay, Colum.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
for next week,
Mm,
we have the book So Good They Can't Ignore You
mm-hmm.
by Carl Newport. So, and I will be presenting that for next Monday.
Okay, and
Thank
Beyond
you.
will introduce
who is
you.
Yeah,
introducing it?
and
Beyond.
Beyond
Ah,
will
awesome.
introduce me.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll do my best to update the file and add more schedule to it.
Mm.
Okay. I'm behind, yeah. And we'll go from
Okay.
there.
Okay. It's almost 10 o'clock. So if there's
We are on
nothing
time.
else, yes.
At
Right.
least we have tonight we have a project of travel, right?
Why not?
Almost.
No, but that's the way you because part of our thing was to go to places,
Yeah.
right? And we talk about like Asia and stuff like that. Or maybe
Mhm.
we can go to Kenya one time, right? Or Tanzania to do safari or Zanzibar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of the things that is on my bucket list is the Victoria Fall. I want to go
Oh,
there.
in Zimbabwe?
Mm-hmm. I want to go there. So one day.
Yeah. But don't,
Someday.
but it's not someday, someday like they say in the book, right?
One day.
Someday I. It's not someday. You
Yeah.
have to put it down, right? Give a date, find a budget, take the time off, go. The US is not going to stop. I-10, it never stop. I-45 is always full, no matter you in the country or not. And if you disappear, they don't know. It keep moving. Nobody know that you're not there.
All
Hmm.
right. Okay. Okay, dokie.
Thank you.
So
Yeah. Have a
y'all
good
have
night.
a good night.
Bye
Good
bye.
night, everybody.
Good time spent together.
Yeah.
So the